So I came here with my wife, who just loves Christ in you. You speak to people all over, and they see them weeping as they're receiving your message that you give through your song. Thank you. We have questions.
I heard that Hillsong started a church in Tel Aviv and maybe in Jerusalem. Can you tell me how that's going?
That is correct. I can confirm the report. We actually we have an amazing woman who was the principal of our Bible college in Sydney, Australia. We have a Bible college in Sydney, a leadership college with thousands of students a year. And she actually moved across to Tel Aviv as a single Australian white woman to pioneer Hillsong Tel Aviv. So it's pretty amazing and pretty courageous, and early days, but the reports are already pretty incredible. So that's happening, right?
Stella John Nathan.
Hello. Hi, I just had a question. So, Darlene Chuck wrote a book about the extravagant worshiper. She has a chapter where she talks about excellent worship. What is something that you would like to know about worshipers today, worship leaders, or just people that worship in general? What would be your advice on how to be an excellent worshiper?
Well, I think hopefully we wouldn't just spin our thoughts, but what does the Bible say? The Bible says that without faith it's impossible to please God. So worship that is excellent to God is worship that is fueled by and led by faith. What else does the Bible say? I will not offer to my God that which costs me nothing. So excellent worship is sacrificial. So excellent worship is faith-fueled and faith-filled. Excellent worship is sacrificial. And I think those are two pretty good places to start.
I know, I've known Darlene for years and years, and it means a lot to her that not necessarily how talented the team is or anything, but that wherever we are right now, that we bring our finest is the kind of words that she would use. And she has and instilled in us, I think, a real kind of reverence for the platform in a way, and that this is, we're honoured to be up here and to be...
Okay, right in the middle, let's give him He's filming at the same time, handed it over to the wife. Or sister.
Question is, when you guys have a new song, how long does it take for the whole team to get ready and practice and sing it in the church?
Well, it's pretty crazy because we have quite a global church now. As we just talked about, we have church in Tel Aviv, in Israel, which is wild. But we actually have a really cool systems of just staying in touch with our creative pastors around the globe. And a lot of our songs will be often tried and tested in Sydney. Sydney would kind of be the hub or mothership, you might call it. We have just a lot of history, long-standing team out there, and we'll try songs. And the cool thing about our songs and our church has always been and especially for Young and Free as well, as the church decides the songs. We can write songs and songs that feel great to us as songwriters, and we're like, this is hands down the best song I've ever written. I can't wait for the church to sing it. And then you sing it for people, and it's just like, and there are just times that happens, but then there's also these times where we'll sing a song one time, whether we're introducing it in a communion Sunday morning or making a special moment of it on a Sunday night, who knows, and there are these times where the church just absolutely grabs hold of it and responds to it and wants to declare these truths that we've written. And so, the truth is, there's no method to it. There's actually an amazing blog by Jack Gillies about introducing new songs in church. So I highly recommend checking that out. But Like, it's for you to know your congregation. It's so our team can send out, hey, Hillsong New York, do this new song. But it's for the leader to know this will be the right time and the right place to give the song justice, to introduce it well, to set the table for people to receive that new fruit or new word.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
Is it ever difficult to focus on worshiping and not performing during a service?
Oh, that's a nice one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
That's a nice one.
But one thing that I came to realize, when I moved to Australia to become a part of our church, I was a bass player. And hello, any bass players? 3 of you in the room. All right.
Not usually that confident, bass players. They usually keep a low profile. Like,
I can't speak for the other guys, but I can speak for me that as a bass player, it's like one note at a time, right? But if you make one mistake, everybody knows. Everybody knows all about it. And so your heart is directed towards God. Your heart and your actions are directed toward worship. But there was this time that I was like, when I was first going through, I was like, I really need to focus on my craft to make sure I'm bringing something to the whole service, to bring my gift to the room that won't be distracting, actually add to the service. And there was a point of revelation for me, and I hope this would be encouraging to some people out there, like that the act of worship, that bringing your craft is worship. That, like when you're jumping around and you're making sure that your midriff doesn't show, so you like pull your shirt down, because nobody wants to see that. Like, our heart is continually directed, which is why tonight we're going to leave here in a few minutes. We're going to go pray. We're going to worship together. Someone's going to bring a thought. Because we actually, even for us, this is the 16th this is the 16th worship night on this tour, and it's more or less a similar thing every single night. But still, before we even come out here, we position ourselves just eyes focused on God, locked in on Him, because we can't do it without Him. So we do that, and then throughout their moments, there are different times where we're engaging with people and reading the room. But everything we bring to me, I believe, is an act of worship. So yeah, there's performance here in there, but our job is to go, as a worship leader, we might go, look at me, so we can point you to looking at God. So our job is to draw you in, so we can point you to see Jesus.
It's so interesting, isn't it? Because I think one of the beautiful things about the church and about the diversity of the church and about teams is that we are all so different. So I feel like my answer to that question is totally different, but they're both equally as valid, if that makes sense, because that's part of the beauty of the richness of the church, is that we all come into this kind of ragtag bunch of believers with different childhoods, with different backgrounds, with different worldviews sometimes, and we agree on a few common things. We agree on the name of Jesus. We agree, hopefully, on the authority of the Word of God. We believe that we're filled with the Holy Spirit, and there are a few common things that are common to us, which draw us together. But we find, I'm going to hopefully circle back to your answer, but I'm trying to give you some context, if that makes sense. And I know we've got to finish, sorry. But all that to say, I think when it comes to the church and to what Jesus is doing in His people, I think you'll find that as we all are becoming more like Christ, we're not necessarily becoming more like each other, but there's a family resemblance, if that makes sense. There's a family resemblance in the fruits of the Spirit. So the way that I lead is so different to the way that Ruben leads, and the way that Pappas leads, and the way that each of us approach it. So there will be distinctives in terms of the way that God uniquely wired us, but there should be a commonality, which is that the fruit of the Spirit is developing in all of our lives, which is that we're all being transformed more into Jesus' likeness and all of that. And so I say that to say, it's great to be, God made you to be yourself, but He also made you to be like Jesus, and it's possible for both those things to happen at the same time, and for us to approach all of our service in church that way. So, for example, I would say for me, when it comes to worship leading, my focus probably couldn't be less on performing. But hopefully, I am blessed to be part of our OC campus, Hillsong OC in California. So we've got a young team. We're only a year into having services in Hillsong OC. So we've got a lot of work to do in terms of just people playing the right chords, you know, is a good thing. But one thing that I try to labour with our team is that we're not trying to be